Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Deegan. I'm back. So, One Piece Manga chapter just came out, 1033. Shimotsuki Kozaburo. That sounds very familiar, that name. I don't know where it's from. I'm more than likely, real quick, we'll look it up before starting the chapter. But this is chapter 1033, French translation. Shimotsuki Kozaburo. This is like 4 o'clock, actually 4:40 in the morning, so I'm about to render this first and get this up first. Kamberi is a member of the Shimotsuki family and a swordsmith. Oh, he's the one that made Emma in that. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it rung a bell in my mind. So I'm guessing again more Emma and Zoro's fight. Cover request by Soda Susu. Tashigi plays the villain for baby penguins that make believe as heroes. Smoker's just there. Just like, what a drag. I've been watching Naruto, so I watch more Naruto. I think I have 4 episodes left, and we're done with Naruto. And then I'm gonna finish Nisekoi next, and Darling Franks, and then we're picking up Cowboy Bebop, Blue Exorcist, and maybe one other thing. Oh, sorry. Page Zoro versus King. Zoro has to deal with a rogue sword. Emma, stop draining my energy without permission. It's still just draining. The Haki. Trouble in paradise. King is coming in for an attack. Huh? What are you trying to pull? And King is just standing there, open armed, like, what? And Zoro goes in for a stab. Huh. A direct hit? What? And you can we see explosion. So, bombs maybe? Don't know what the heck that was. We don't know what's under his suit. He could pull out anything. What? We're over to Sanji now. Skull Dome, Left Brain Tower, Pleasure Hall. All we see right now before I read the panel is from the last chapter, the Hell Memories. Sanji has kicked Queen. It's like just multiple walls. Probably like 5 or 6 walls, it looks like. Just kicked him through multiple walls. Ha. Ha 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 ha. You just called the pirate hunter, right? He doesn't stand a chance against King. He's a surviving Lunarian. They were all supposed to be eradicated. Those monsters could thrive in any inhospitable environment the world threw at them. I wonder if Queen is saying this to Sanji. I wonder if Sanji will tell Zoro, because that could be a way. That Zoro finds out, because Zoro definitely will need to know. In the distant past, they were considered gods. How could beings like that get wiped out? That's something you'll have to find out for yourself. And you see Queen doing a blast. Queen is in, I think he's either in his full dinosaur form, or it's a hybrid. I can't tell. Unattach his neck. His neck is up and is firing a laser. Or get ready to fire. We're back over to Zoro. Close one. I'd be gone if I use armament a second later. How is he still unscratched? He just blew himself up. One sword style. Iya. Lethal Lion Song. You can see now Zoro's behind King, and you can see the attack hit King, but let's see if he blows up again. Okay, so you can see the attack didn't leave a cut in his outfit, but is still smoking. And you look back. Nothing? Zoro. What? Imperial! And he's getting ready for that slingshot version of the head attack. No way. That was one of my strongest techniques. Sheik. Whoa! Stop it, Emma! Emma is going wild again, trying to suck out his haki. I wonder if Zoro will have to just let Emma suck out his haki, because I think that's how Emma is powering up. But since Zoro keeps stopping it, I wonder if it could be possible that Emma just needs more haki to be more powerful, maybe. Imperial Tempura. Not now. Oh, shoot. Tempura Udon. So King attacks. It hits Zoro's side. I think that's blood that's coming out too. So this absolutely hit Zoro, since he couldn't use haki anywhere else. And we can actually see with this attack, it actually blows up part of the cliff of Onigashima too. Now Zoro's fallen. A swordsman's beaten by his own sword. That's a first. Zoro's fallen and he grabs onto the Kitetsu. The Sendai Kitetsu. The only reason I know that is because he said it. And that's the sword from the beginning of the series. Okay, he said about a flashback. Yuri wielded Sendai Kitetsu. That is one of mine. What? Really? Thinking back to the Toku's like watcher. Can't think of his name. Oh no. It's not. So I can't. That's my fault. The sword they're referencing is the one he got back in Logtown, right? That's where that happened. Yeah, Logtown. So it's the cursed blade from Logtown. It's cursed. I can't sell it, you moron. If you end up dead, your blood would be on my hands. I'll take it. Risking himself to save a sword, and King kicks Zoro out of the sky into Onigashima. Have you lost it? Zoro has dropped his swords, it seems, because him landing into the wall made him drop them. It burns. What a relief. And it fall off the island. Wado Ichimonji. Okay, so this is the sword from the beginning of the series, because we're seeing a flashback. Sensei, please let me have her sword. Okay, it's yours. I'll get stronger. Stronger for the both of us. Stronger enough that my name reaches up to the heavens. I'm going to be the world's greatest swordsman. And then now he's thinking more forward when he's talking with Toku's guardian. It must be fate. That white katana of yours is the Wado Ichimonji. It was forged by the same man that made Emma. The master swordsmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo. I didn't have time to think about it before, but How did a sword from Wano wind up in the East Blue? Very good questions. Very good questions. There's theories on how that happened and who left Wano and all this other stuff. So if he's asking the question, we might get the answer here within this arc, which is great. Imperial Twin Blades. So you've picked up your 3 swords. And it looks like King is waving his wings back and forth at like speeds. So it's just making air blades. Emma is draining his hockey again. This time King comes in for attack with his wing. And Zoro tries to block it. Ends up sending Zoro through the ground into the basement of the building. Of the castle. Zoro. I was told not to say Snatchy. So thinking back to Momo. There's a lot of flashbacks in this. It's just something I heard from an old geezer in my village. I've never used the word myself. What? That geezer. Always sat by the shore. I never bothered learning his name. Oh. I don't believe we've seen this old geezer. Because I don't think that was in his flashback. So we're getting more. That is probably the old man that came from Wano who made the sword. I only found out he was I don't know how to pronounce his friend's name. Queena's grandfather after he croaked. The master swordsmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo left this country illegally over 50 years ago. So that is his friend's grandfather. That's Oda just saying it right there. "13 years ago, the East Blue." What the fuck? We're actually getting it now? We're getting it now? What? What the hell, Oda? 13 years ago, the East Blue. Shimotsuki Village. Zoro's hometown. Shimotsuki Dojo. Ha! Ya! Snatchy! It's a battle cry that gives you courage. I don't think I'll use it. It sounds weird. Say, old man, is it true you were a samurai? Everyone at the dojo says you were. Quiet, boy. We gotta bring the Marines down on my head. Village geezer. Why would the Navy care? None of your business. Now scram. You snot-nosed brat. Screw you, useless old windbag. You can see this is back when he was still only using 2 swords. 2 training swords. He's attacking dummies up by the old man. You fed up with practicing at the dojo? I lost to Kurina again. I need to train non-stop. What? But I don't have any money. It's fine. Take them. Not much anyways. I can only make ones like these now. Use them for training. Listen, swords exist to cut people down. When smiths create them, they ensure they can take as many lives as possible. So, I'm guessing the 2 swords he just threw down were those 2 swords that Mihawk broke at the very beginning of the series. So he is saying he could only craft basic katanas. I'm guessing the katanas that he made were legendary. You could only make at Wano. Each blade is like a person with a unique disposition. A swordman is one who claims the sword's wild nature and bend it to their will. It's a joke that deadly swords are believed to be cursed. That's just how named blades are. I consider it praise. Let the weak spread their nonsense. It means those swords fulfill their own purpose. They fulfill their purpose well. I crafted my magnum opus when I was still young. The temperament of that sword was something. You'll get chills just holding it. I named the blade after the lord of the underworld, Emma. So Zoro is thinking all this, his flashback. Just, that is so much lore dump, and that's so much stuff I didn't think we'd get right now. I thought it would be like a couple, like, chapters ahead. But it's Zoro now looking at Emma. The lord of the underworld, Emma. It's called Shimotsuki Village. That doesn't seem like a coincidence now. Did you know the village was founded by pirates? My grandma told me. Master swordsmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo left this country illegally over 50 years ago. That geezer was a samurai of Wano. He was the swordsmith Shimotsuki Kozaburo. Name blades stay vigilant. They wait patiently to find a swordsmith worthy of them. It is said a sword chooses its wielder. This is now he's thinking back to Log Town, where after he threw up the blade and it didn't cut him, the owner saying that. That's what this is. It's testing me. And now I think Zoro is now putting in his haki into the sword. The sword isn't acting out of malice. That means I've just not been measuring up to its standards. You're telling me Owen was easily able to wield you? Even while this much haki was pouring out of him. Is that it, Emma? Look here, it's the pirate hunter, King-san. Let's help him take his head. We're sure to get a promotion if we do. What do? I can only appease it if I keep going all out with my haki. But that could kill me. No. This is how it's meant to be. And he starts putting in the Conqueror, I think, because he just knocked out everyone behind him. All the beast pirates that are coming to help King, they're all knocked out. So it's definitely Conquerors. Which mean, if anything, and the pictures here of the swords, you can see each sword had it would be armament haki, but then you also have Conquerors infused. So he's using advanced Conquerors version. At least there might be more advanced Conquerors abilities, but Zoro can now use advanced Conquerors, which is incredible. And it's King, I see. So you've also got King's ambitions. Huh? The world's greatest swordsman. That's perfect. The future king and the pirates wouldn't sell for anything less. I guess you're right. After all, I made promises to my captain and my oldest friend. End of One Piece, chapter 1033. This says no break. Surpassing limits. What the fuck? Okay, people who are big Zoro fans are gonna go ballistic with this one. I'm saying right now, if he wasn't sleeping, I would probably go a little louder, but holy shit. Oh my god. Like, to now know that we can place the swordsmith at the village, that's why the village is named that for Zoro. And all this. Could it be, this is just me fucking balling it, because this could make sense. The other reason Kuina's father gave Zoro the sword is because he knows Zoro is the son of the I can't think of his name now. The what is his name? Shikamaru? That's not right. Manga country. See if I can find members. No, because I wonder how Zoro ended up there. If he left 50, what was that? So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I'm telling you right now. Zoro is in my top 5. He's not up there with Sanji, Brook, and Luffy, but he's still there. Oh my god. This is such a great the One Piece, the 10 on the crew. What the... I need to go back. How many years ago did they say? 50 years ago. Or 55 years ago. 50 years ago. That means there's no way he could have brought Zoro there. Zoro's not... Could it be possible that after Shimotsuki Kozaburo left Wano, then another person, Shimotsuki Ushimaru, which is what people believe Zoro's father is, that he sent his kid away with people to go to Shimosaki village in the East Blue. And that's also why Zoro getting the sword from the father of Kuina and getting the swords from the grandfather makes so much sense, and why they kind of trained, like he was another source of good, like one of the more trained people in the village other than Kuina, is because he was part of their family. Which if so, that's fucking incredible, because if it does turn out that Shimosaki Ushimaru is Zoro's father, then Kuina and Zoro were, if not, they would be cousins. So, oh my god, I think that's what they're going. I think that's what Oda's doing. I don't know how we're gonna get that information that he was Zoro's father, but I'm one of the people that believe that theory, that Shimosaki Ushimaru is Zoro's father. That means, and him being sent there's someone else that left. Who the hell else left? Also, if he could only make regular swords in the East Blue, what type of ore or what does it take to make these swords like Emma and the other named swords? What the hell is in Wano that makes these blades so incredible? Yeah, but Zoro's using Conqueror's Haki on his blades. The Conqueror's Haki was so powerful it knocked out all the beast pirates. If anything, this is definitely surpassing limits. You know what would be a fucking phenomenal thing? It could happen. It probably won't happen. If next chapter, they're not going to give us this. They'll probably give us a page or two. We flash over Sanji. And Sanji starts taking the beating from Queen. And Sanji awakens Conquerors. Or... because I still say Sanji will have Conquerors. A lot of the community thinks that. There's a good portion of the community that thinks it. I say a greater portion of the community thinks Sanji won't get Conquerors. Same thing with... but I think the 4 people on the crew that will have Conquerors if Yamato doesn't join. If Yamato joins the crew, then we'll have 5 people. It'll be Yamato, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Usopp. And you might be wondering why Usopp. Usopp keeps lying about him having Conqueror's Haki, and it would make sense if he would end up with Conqueror's because he's been lying about it. But holy shit, we got a lot of backstory there. Tekken 101 is gonna love this chapter. I can't think of Zoro fanboy is gonna fucking go ballistic. King of Light, I don't know if he likes Zoro. Because I just started watching his reactions again. Or Horror might fucking love this chapter too, but what the fuck? Thank God, because I will say right now, this is Friday morning at 5 a.m. I'm probably gonna end it here probably in 5 minutes or less. I saw that people already had information about this chapter Wednesday. People already had information about this chapter. I stayed away from it as best as possible. So I came into this not knowing anything. This is going to be phenomenal just to see. Just because I can't wait to see I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see if he can actually draw blood from King now. I'm hoping. Sanji is trending right now. Here's the thing. If I really want Sanji to have Conquerors, like I said, he's in my top 4. If Yamato doesn't join, 5, then that will have Conquerors on the crew. Luffy is just going to be the king, which he'll be above everyone, and most of them will follow him. If Sanji ends up with Conquerors and they show it off, I don't know what the community is going to do at this point. Because Zoro is getting so much power-ups and Sanji is getting power-ups. As soon as he shows Conquerors, I don't know how the fandom is going to take it, because there's going to be a lot of people that will be like, oh, cool, he actually has Conquerors. We are right. And then there's going to be a lot of people, why the hell does he have Conquerors? But Oda has expressly said throughout so many chapters that there are countless people on the sea that have Conquerors. It's just we haven't seen that many. And I'm sorry I'm talking about Sanji now, but this chapter was goddamn incredible for Zoro. To have the whole flashback and have the old geezer, I thought they were going to tease it there and show it later, but then to show the whole backstory with the old man and Kuina's grandfather and that, and the village, and just all these flashbacks noting to the sword and how the sword is actually testing him this whole time. Fucking incredible. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. If you guys like video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. Otherwise, this has been Miss Crazy again. Sign off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, or if you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys in the next video, and peace.